Yeah,
Uh,
it's just just going back to what you mentioned earlier about like the help you get when you leave. So actually, for me, like when I left, I didn't get much help at all before I left. So whilst I was still in the military, I actually got more help when I left. Which again, I left, like I said, 9, 10 years ago, nearly now, and I feel like it's probably a lot different now. I don't know if you can kind of say anything on that. Like, is it a bit different now, or is it still very kind of not very complex
there's
as such?
there's some very in the forces. There's such disparity between each one of them. It's crazy. So my girlfriend, she's just left the RAF
Mm.
due to obviously PTSD as well, and the care and stuff that she's received is so much different to what we went through and stuff like that.
Mm.
And with us, it was just sort of like nothing. In the army, it's like, okay, you're leaving. Here's a list of entitlements for your courses and how to apply for your courses you
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
do. Other than that, you won't speak to anyone or see anyone. And on your last day, it's just like, yeah, cheers for your service, off you go. It's like, oh, well, is that
yeah,
it? And it's just all of a sudden you've just gone, it's all I've known since I was 16 from school. Literally, never lived on my own, never done anything on my own.
yeah,
Literally, as a schoolboy, joined the army and everything's, here's your food, here's your bedroom, here's everything. And then, obviously, 15 years later, it's all of a sudden, ah, I don't even know how to pay bills, I don't know anything. You don't get
yeah,
shown up.
yeah, yeah.
No life skills. There is no. People say join the forces and you get life skills. It's the absolute opposite. You don't learn any life skills.
No,
Um, and when you come out, and it's hard to integrate. Not hard to integrate, but it's like the civilians are just on a complete different wavelength because like the the jokes and the banter isn't the same as the forces. Like when you're
no.
in the army, like people you've never met before. It's just it's just banter. And you come out as a
It is.
civilian like
Yeah,
that, and people take offence, and it's like, ooh. So
yeah,
I mean, I've had one complaint put in against me. It was all obviously once it all got investigated, it was all quashed and stuff like that. And it literally just is. Um, they're just not the same. Well, it's not them that's not the same. It's us. It's us that are
yeah.
veterans that are changed, and um, I just don't think people are aware of that's how veterans are. They don't understand the background
Uh,
that we've come from, stuff
no,
like that. But it's
yeah, it is true. It is true. Like I know what you mean. Like I've had not complaints as such, but people say, "Look, down, you can't say that. You can't do this,"
yeah,
because
consistent. You can't say
yeah,
that. That's it.
because obviously
Oh,
we come from a background where to me and you it'll be a bit of banter and all that, but to some other person who's not served in the military, it's probably considered bullying or you know that kind of thing.
but that's it in the forces. Like bullying was a rarity, and if it was, people were very quick to like all turn on the person that was out of order, and
Yeah,
everyone looked after everyone, and everyone everyone just rinsed everyone. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
I got rinsed from people, I rinsed them back, and pranks to death. Where yeah, that's it, and it's just like just jokes and stuff. Where on civilians, a lot of them is like, yeah, they can't say that you've offended them and stuff like that, and it's
Yeah, yeah,
and if you as a spectator looking in, or if it was written down on paper and you analysed it, you'd be like, oh yeah, of course it's offended him. Look at it,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
it's part of your thought process when you come out. And I think when you come out, it's like, yeah, here's some courses you can do and stuff like that. And bringing your qualifications up to date and stuff is all well and good. And that side of it, I think the army do really well. They look after you in that, and you've got your
Yeah.
grants to get your courses. And so I obviously did the Cisco certifications and stuff, which served me well. But you don't get taught how to integrate and talk to civilians at
No,
all, and it's just